Oh, yeah. It's true. I'm here. I'm moving my tub to you. Welcome to my brand new show. It's called Famous Cartoonist Reveals Things. I'm going to show you some of my collection every week. Maybe I'm going to try to do this every Friday, and I'm going to show you some of my toy collection. It could be anything. It could be toys, it could be comics, it could be drawings, it could be different things. I think this will be pretty cool. And today, I'm going to show you some custom Mego figures that I brought to Mego Meet last year, which is really cool. You guys hear me good? Give me a thumbs up. The music you're hearing in the background is my guy, Gordon Baltazar's music. Hopefully it's not too loud, or maybe it's loud enough. But I like his stuff. It's good stuff. I'm going to show you a little sneak peek. A few years ago, DC Comics made a real big giant book. This guy, see this photo? This is my first reveal when they took the Megos for the double page spread of the toys from the 70s. They asked me to send them a whole bunch of Mego figures because they knew I was a Mego collector. And this is my collection here. And this was my custom Bizarro, who I made from Boris Karloff. And here's a custom Riddler I made with a Frank Gorshin head. And that's a custom Penguin I made because I didn't have the Penguin. All I had was his head. So I had to make up the rest. I had to find some clothes and paint them up. That's my custom Catwoman. And I didn't have her either. I had to make one. I didn't have a Wonder Woman Mego, so that's the one I made for them to use. So I made that one. And then, of course, I had this one. This one was the Mattel Green Lantern, but I made him into, put him on a Mego body. And this was a total custom Flash, which I got from like Dr. Mego Head and different parts from Mego Meat and stuff like that. So some of the guys like Joker and Lex Luthor and Wonder Girl, but Batgirl's a custom too. Wonder Girl's real, Robin's real, Batman's real, Superman and Aquaman are real. But the rest were kind of like custom figures. So they sent me a whole list of figures to use. They sent me like 20 figures that they wanted. I sent them a Martian Manhunter. I sent them Shazam and Captain Marvel Jr. I sent them a whole bunch of guys. And these are the guys that made it into the final, which was really cool. I'm going to show you some figures. I'm going to show you a lot of stuff. I'm going to turn down the music a little bit. It might have been loud. But Deep Red's here. All right, you can hear me. Wait, just be careful with what you reveal, sir. You wouldn't want the police to show up. Oh, that's true. That is very true. But this was a cool photo. So this was the book they were in. Let me see, get closer. That was the book. That's it's a real big, giant, thick book. It's about 1,000 pages. It's really big, and it's so big that when you carry it, you need wheels. But it was cool. Maybe I'll have some of these guys too. But these are I'm going to show you some guys that I had on display at Mego Meet just this last year. So I'm going to move some of these guys. These guys were here for placeholders, you know, so you don't just see a background. I can leave in there. Who should be the first one? Should we go easy breezy? Easy breezy, beautiful. I'm going to show you a bad guy first. Reveal Stings #1. Here, I'm going to do this. This is what I originally planned. He's gonna clear this area so you guys could see. You guys could see some the wholesome goodness in its all glory. Check this out. This is Super Skrull. This is Super Skrull from Fantastic Four's villain. I made this guy with different parts with parts from DC Comics guy, and I got the head from one of the Mego customizers cast heads, and I painted them up. And as you can see, I don't sew, so I put this foam material on them and glued them all together. And there's always tape on my guys to hold their costumes together. But I painted these orange hands that look like the thing, and I think it looks really cool. Yeah, he's kind of awesome. I'm gonna reveal things. But here's a guy I made. Oh, he broke. A piece fell off him, but that's okay. It's in my tub. I combined. Here's the Beetle. I made the Beetle. I combined the DC Comics Beetle with the Marvel Comics Beetle. That's a Marvel Comics Beetle's head, and I put him on Ted Kord's body, and he has a backpack. See, a lot of custom Mego guys make things, and this guy made. There's a 3D printer guy who made the backpack, so that was cool. So this is the part that fell off. It broke off it's in my box somewhere. But this is the Beetle, and I thought he was real cool. This guy was real fun. He's real fun to make. See, I make figures, and then I make them my own way just to make them work. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? And speaking of backpacks, we're gonna keep the backpack thing going. Where I have the Rocketeer. See, he's kind of cool. I made this guy too, with so I know it's not comic accurate or movie accurate because he has an open shirt, but I got that cool leather coat, and the coat comes from a Bratz doll. This is a coat from a Bratz doll, which is kind of cool. And then the head and the backpack are from the Applause vinyl doll. Like a vinyl. I don't think he moved. Maybe his arms moved, but I put that on there. I put a little screw on his back, and there's a little hole here in it. The backpack fits just fine. It's from the vinyl, see? And he can fly. So he's cool. So him and the Blue Beetle are buddies. They both have backpacks. They like to fly around. See? They're both friends. These guys. I think there's room for one more guy, or we're going to slide him over. Who else should I show? A lot of these guys in the beginning might be guys you've seen on other shows, because I did a few other shows revealing Megos. Here's another guy. One of my favorite Marvel heroes. Beta Ray Bill. He's kind of cool too. And this guy was made, this hammer is made from the same guy who made this guy's backpack, the 3D printer. But he's cool. And the head is actually the same guy who makes that head. They sculpt the heads from like the Boeing statues, which are really cool. And then I buy them and paint them up. And I added some purple and silver to his helmet just so it could pop against the skin tone and stuff. And I put this foam under his cape so his cape could rest on his shoulders a little bit more. And I gave him a little tie there. It's kind of cool, right? I like these guys. Let's see. We're going to move into another category. I'm going to slide these guys down. I'm going to get them all equal time. So I'll move this guy up, this guy over. Let's see who we're going to do next. Gotta go here. We're going classic. I know that Mego made this guy, but we're going classic because I feel that this is my favorite version of this hero. Bum, 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 bum. This is my favorite version of Superman. It's a custom Superman, but it's the original head, but the bodysuit is from Castaway Toys bodysuit, and it's a full piece. It's got Velcro in the back, no snaps. It's really cool. They got rubber boots, and the belt is just a yellow belt, but I painted the loops on there. See the loops? So his belt always looks cool. So his belt's always on. So even if it's crooked, it's still in place. But I just love this. And he's got a bigger body than the regular Mego bodies. He's cool. He can beat up anybody. He's Superman. But he doesn't. They're friends. You know, like, hey, Beta Ray Bill. Hey, Superman. How's it going? All right. Yeah, I like your cape. He goes, you should get a long cape. He says, nah, it's all right. It's wind resistant. See, now his arm's stuck. There he goes. But this body that he has here, he has no rubber bands in there, which is really cool. I love it. Love it. If I could just make Megos all day, I would do that. But I got to draw comics, too. I'm going to show you Superman's buddy. There's another guy with the same body that I made Superman on. And he has, it's similar. It's a original Mego head on this new body. It's a Zika Castaway toy body. It's a Zika body. And then with the new modern suit, I did the same thing with this guy, with Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel Shazam. It's a vintage head. Maybe just a repro head. He's got some markings on him for being in the case. Like last year I went to Mego Meet in last June, and the case is still here. I never unpacked it. I'm unpacking it now. So I know what's in the case, but I'm familiar what's in the case, but I don't know what order they're in. So it's kind of cool. So this is cool. He has the Mattel Mego outfit. It's kind of cool. And then he has the Mego head. I think it's a repro Mego head, but he has the body with no rubber bands. He's really cool. I love these guys. I love how they look together. They look really good. We're going to move these guys over a little bit. I'm going to reveal more. Revealing. Check this out. You're going to like these guys. This next guy is going to go real good with them. And we all have our favorite versions of this character. But this one is mine. It's grown. I've grown to love him even more and more. And I'm Batman. I am the Knight. It's Batman. It's my version of Michael Keaton Batman. Maybe you can't see him so good. There he is. And I love because remember the karate in the scene where he's fighting that karate guy? Well, his hands were like this. He goes, "Come on, fight me, fight me." And this cape I made from a leather purse. It's a purse, a lady's purse. So this side's real nice and soft, leathery, and the inside had some kind of inseam, something. But I had to spray paint it with fabric, black fabric paint. That's why it's a little stiff. But he's cool. Man, I think he's so cool. And again, I got different guys I meet make these different tights. So one of the guys makes this tight, rubbery vinyl suit that he's wearing. And then this is an Adam West belt and a vinyl sticker. So I get all these parts at Mego Meet, and I'm so happy to put them together. And another guy makes this head. The guy calls himself Next to the Last Mohican, and he makes that head. So he's super talented. Every one of these Mego guys is super talented, and I buy their stuff and make my own guys. So it's cool. I make my own version. And this is another bandless body, but it's more of a traditional Mego size, and this is thicker. So as you can see their thighs, this guy's bigger and Batman's a little thinner. So it's cool when I want to make stronger guys versus not so strong guys. You guys like this? This is cool. And then I got another guy that, of course, Mego made him, but I got to make him myself, my own version. And he's somebody who wants to fight Batman. The Joker. Yeah, ha, ha. He's pointing at you. He's giving you the finger of scorn right now. You did it to me. He's the finger of guilt. But he's cool because this is another version of Joker that there's another guy who makes these bodies. His name's Charlie Flat. And remember those Toy Fair covers where they had covers that looked like they had Mego figures? Well, Charlie Flat would make all of those figures on the cover. He'd make X-Men and Avengers and all these guys. And this is a body he created. so it was smaller and thinner, the thinner body than these bodies. And so I thought it would be perfect for Joker. And I wanted to show the body a little bit, so I made a shirtless Joker, kind of like, it looks a little bit like Jared Leto. So I painted his body white. I dusted him white, and his feet too. So I put him nice dusting, maybe a little bit blue in there. And then I gave him some ha-ha tattoos. And that's an actual head sculpt based off of Brian Bolin, it looks like. The classic Joker. So he's a combination of the Killing Joke, of Jared Leto, he's got pants like Jack Nicholson Joker. So he's cool. So I love the way these two guys look together. They're gonna fight. He's gonna slap it. He slaps him. Oh. You can't get me, Batman. That's how he talks. Hey, you can't get me. But they're cool. Let's see who else I got in here. I got other guys. Here's a guy. This is a guy that Franco really likes. Hawkman. He's cool. I got his axe somewhere. His mace. I got it in there somewhere. But I am unpacking these guys, and they're just like falling apart. They're dropping their weapons. But this guy's cool because I know that Figures Toy Company made a Hawkman, but this was one that I made when I was waiting for that. I had him for a few years. It took a little while. He got some foam wings. I got the screw in his back keeping the wings on. But he was pieced together from lots of different things. Like one guy made the head. I think Brian Leitner made the head and the suit. But then I added this Flash Gordon type thing on him. And I made the logo on the chest. And I put that little shiny. I gave him some pizzazz and made him fabulous. But I think he needs like bracelets or something. But this figure is really heavy. So I'm not adding much more to him because I think he's pretty cool the way he is. And speaking of birds, this guy's a store-bought one. Boom, the Blue Falcon. But I took the store-bought one and put him on a new body, a buffer body with no rubber bands. He's real stiff and he doesn't flop. He doesn't flop around. But I'm thinking about changing his cape, giving him a bigger cape. So I think he would look cooler. So if I'm going to change the head and the costume and put him on a new body, I consider it a custom. It's a different version of custom because different customs are different levels of custom. Like so far, like this guy, everything is only thing real is his head. Everything else is repro. So I'm more of like an assembler. I customize some guys, I assemble other guys, and a lot of guys are real cool. Like there's different levels of customizing, and sometimes I don't sculpt or sew, so I buy all the head sculpts from different people and put them all together. And here's a classic Spidey, and this Spidey's he's a custom also, but the head is real Mego. But the bodysuit is the screen printed suit, and it's a fully articulated swivel arm body. I think it might be a red body. Yeah, it's a red body. Check that out. See the red body? It's a red body from Castaway Toys. But this is real cool because he's more articulated than a Mego body would be. I can move his arms and stuff. He's got swivel arms, and he's got a bigger shoulders. It's kind of cool. I like him, man. The place is real bright. Look how bright he is. And whenever kids want to look at my stuff, they grab him first. They want him first. Let me see. I got to see if you guys are saying anything. My screen went a little goofy. I can't see. I can't see everything. There it is. Wayne is here. Brad is here. Kevin Bixby's here. My cousin Teresa's here. Hey, Shug. Time to reveal things. Yeah, man, I'm reveal. Rocketeer. You guys like Rocketeer, Superman? Hawkman is cool. Yeah, Hawkman was pretty fun because like guys like Hawkman, and I find the pieces and eventually get them all put together. And this guy too took a long time. The Rocketeer took a long time because I had the head in the backpack. Then I had to find the gloves, and I got the pants from another guy. So I do a lot of assembling different parts from different characters. It's real fun. I'm going to show you this guy's real cool too. This is a guy who took me a long time to make. Oh, he's falling apart. His head's falling off. But check this guy out. And a lot of people like check him out. Mom, this is Jay Garrick Flash. It's my version of him. It's kind of cool because he's not exactly accurate to the comics, but I had all these parts and these colors. And his belt, I don't know what this belt comes from, because when you customize, I can just find things that are interesting, and I know I could use them one day. So this is actually an old Superman face from, I think, the Aurora model kits that somebody casted the head. So I got the head. I thought it looked like a youthful Flash, because he's squinting like the old Fleischer cartoons. And this is a 3D printed helmet, and the same guy printed the backpack for the Beetle, and he printed the hammer for Beta Ray Bill. So I find all these colors, and that got like yellow gym shoes. So I thought he'd make a cool modern day young Jay Garrick Flash. I gave him short sleeves because I like when superheroes have short sleeves. It just adds something. Then I can make him running. And he has one of those articulated Castaway toy bodies. It's cool. I think he's awesome. He's one of my favorites. And I know it's funny that he's not comic book accurate, but when I make characters like this, everyone knows who he is still. And that's what I really like. Like this guy too. I got another Flash. Like this is Zoom. I don't know if it's Zoom or Professor Zoom or Reverse Flash, but I thought he would look cool if he was like black and red instead of yellow. Or maybe there is a black Flash. I'm not sure. But he was cool. I got the bodysuit on him, and I cut out all of these lightning bolts with foam. But somebody made this head from something. But I find all these heads at Megumi. And these are boots. I cut them down so they're a little shorter. But look how cool they look. Like if they were going to fight, that'd be a good fight. But only if Punisher lets them, because there's another one. Punisher would shoot him. He could vibrate so fast the bolts go through. But this is a Punisher kit. You kind of like buy a kit. He comes in with 3 heads and outfits and 1 body, but I put him on a body that has no rubber bands, and somehow I made him different than he was supposed to come with. I think I added this black shirt because he came with a different shirt, or I added the pants or something. I did something to this guy, but he's cool looking. He's got the Band-Aid on his nose. There he is. He's just cool. I just like this stuff. Hey, check this guy out. Hello, Miss Lane. Good evening, Miss Lane. Here's Superman, Clark Kent, and the cool part about him, like this is one of my favorite Clark Kents. I made several, but this one is really cool. He has the big body, and I like that his suit fits him a little tight because he's strong underneath. And I was making this guy, and before I put his hat on him, he looked like this, and I had his hat like this. And I told my wife, I'm not sure, his glasses are loose. I said, I'm not sure if I like him. And she took the hat, went like this, like that. That's how he would wear his hat. Like, oh, you're right. Now he looks cool. Clark Kent. Good evening, Ms. Lee. I even put socks on him. I added socks. I added material. I just wrapped it around his ankle, maybe taped it in or something. And I have the ties. And I actually take ties and tie them into ties, which is kind of fun. Little tiny bow ties. It's true. Here's one of my very first customs I ever made, probably in 2006. I made Iceman. From Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. He even has an X belt. So he is one of those older bodies, repro bodies that has rubber bands in them. So he's real tight though. It's nice. I think the suit comes from a Star Trek figure or something. But he's kind of see-through, and I think it looks cool. I don't know who made the head. I've been buying stuff from Eagle Meat since 2006, 2007. So I have a lot of cool stuff. Like he would look cool next to Spidey. I got Firestar somewhere. I don't think she's in this box though. Aren't they cool? You guys digging this? I'm gonna move some guys around. See the guys with the black suits don't show up on the blacks as much, but the bright color guys look really cool. But I like this Joker. Imagine these guys, Joker fighting these guys. Okay, here's another guy. Oh, his hat fell off. Oh, sorry. I made this guy too. I made an adult Speedy. You know, Speedy comes in a Teen Titans body. They're always smaller figures. But I made I think I need a Speedy. He has a beard. See, he has a beard. And he has a hat comes off. But I painted his eyes white so the mask would look cooler. And gave him the handkerchief. But he has swivel arms. And there's no rubber bands in this guy either. So he could be fully articulated and be awesome. I think his head's real stiff. I don't know if I could turn it. But that's the thing about customs. Sometimes I can't turn the heads because I glue them so they don't fall off. See, he's cool. I think he's awesome. Here's one of my favorite ones. I was excited for when the movie came out. Then I saw the movie, and then I wasn't excited no more. But I still made a figure. I made Jonah Hex. Jonah Hex. Hey, partner. Hey, Pilgrim. But the coolest thing about him is I actually took the suit and roughed it up with paint. And I put him in the sun so he would fade. I put him in the windowsill, and he got all faded, like his hands are faded, and his clothes got faded and beat up, and I stained them myself by just putting paint on him, and I think it looks real cool. He looks weather beaten, and I added brown paint to his boots. I think it looks really cool. Yeah, I like this guy a lot. Even if you look at his holster in front, it's a different color beige. When you turn around, it's all faded. He's been in the sun. But he was intentionally faded. I knew that the damage that sun can do. But I did it anyway. I'm going to show you, this is a character I made, and he's not quite finished. He needs some gloves and boots. But I took this character and took some liberty with him. Wow, I made him a bit fabulous. This is Dr. Fate. But I gave him a purple outfit, and my wife finds me this fabric at wherever she goes. But this was a lady scarf that I made into his cape. And it looks really cool, and it's very sparkly. And it looks like he's coming from the disco. And then another guy this is another guy sculpted this head. This might be next to the last Mohican also. But he sculpted the Dr. Fate head to have these subtle changes of yellow and orange in his helmet. And all I did was paint the eyes red and painted his ears, the flesh on his ears and his neck. But man, does he look cool. And another 3D printed guy makes the magic stuff. Like the whoosh, whoosh, that stuff. I thought he was cool. And I got this stand that he goes on. It's an extra long doll stand. But when I put it on him, he hovers really tall. Probably can't see it at this angle, but he's real tall. See? He's real tall when he hovers. And he's cool because his cape's real long. And he looks cool when he stands over all of the other guys. He's like, that's right. I'm here. I'm fabulous. I'm proud. I'm doing it. I'm doing it my way, like Dr. Fate. I'm also working on a what's the Marvel Dr. Fate? Doctor Strange. I'm working on him too, but I don't have him in this box. He's not quite ready. You guys might like this next guy. This is the most handsome guy I have in my box. It's famous cartoonist. There he is. This is me. I made amigo of myself. Look at that. I got red socks. Jonah Hex likes me. He's like, hey, buddy, let's go ride around. Spidey likes me, too. And this guy is real hot. I could barely hold this guy. Ow, 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 ow. The Human Torch. He's real hot. What makes him a custom is I sculpted this head. Whoosh. I sculpted this head, and the body's a screen-printed body suit. And, of course, a fully articulated swivel arm red body. So he's cool. So this is the original Human Torch. This was the Human Torch before he became the Vision. So it's not Johnny Storm. He's Human Torch. He's John Hammond was his name? Was that his name? Jack Hammond? But he's cool. I'm very proud of this one because I sculpted the head. I even put the little lines, made it look like fire. It was difficult to do. And I knew that after sculpting this head, that I probably will never be a head sculptor. But they're kind of cool. Oh, famous cartoonist losing his hat, and his glasses. I'm gonna move him over here. He needs to give some room for these guys. Oh, this guy's real cool. I bought this guy at the last Mego meet. And he's just awesome. I got Namor. But I didn't make this one. My friend Brian Leitner made him. And I was working on a Namor for years. And then I came across this one. Look, he would look real cool next to the Human Torch. I got the Invaders. And I got a guy who's going to go with the Invaders real good. Oh, I got two of them. I got this guy. You like this guy. Captain America. But I also have Captain America. And I also have another Captain America. So I got two versions. I'll put them together. So he's got a stand around his waist so he can stand up. And it's kind of tight on him. You can't get it off him. But I like these guys on display. See, he stands up real good with this. Like that. Captain America and Captain America. This guy's screaming a little bit. Rah! This guy's chilling. This guy is the invisible shield. Like the one in the movie did, I guess. One movies in the 70s. But they're cool. The Invaders are together. They're back again with the Joker. Aren't they cool? Man, am I digging them. I got more guys. I got a whole bunch of guys in here. I'm going to show you another guy I made just because I think he looked cool. This guy, my friend Brian Leitner, makes all these cool outfits. He finds the coolest fabric and stuff. I got Captain Atom. Captain Atom's cool. He's got the silver suit, and he made the suit with these red bracelets, and that's all he was selling. And maybe the head. And this head is the same head as this guy, if you see. See? These two guys have the same head. I'm going to make some room so you guys can see the background of them really good. See, these two guys have the same head. They both have that Fleischer film Superman head. And that just shows how many characters I can make. Doesn't have to be Superman. And in this head, he shaved off the curl, and this one has the curl. Superman curl. But that's cool. It's Captain Action and Golden Age Flash, which is really fun. And check this guy. I got another guy. Another version of another character. It's true. Doing a lot of things here. We'll get Captain America back. See, there's different versions. Move these guys over. Captain America and Captain America. And we'll put Spider-Man here. I'll move this guy over. But then, look at this. I got another version of Spidey. So you can never have too many Spideys or Batmans. So see, there's another version. This is the newer Diamond Select Spidey, but I got him. I think I just bought this guy. I didn't even make him. I bought him. Maybe. No, this is the one I made. Yeah, this is the one I made. I put him on an articulated body where his arms can move real cool. But then this is the one I bought. So check this out. There's a slight difference. So there's slight differences. And this is the one I bought. See, he's just on a different body. And this guy had different hands. See? It's kind of fun. This one I bought, he's on a red body. Yeah. They're the same figure, the same head and bodysuit. This is the one I built from with the articulated webs or the body so he could open his arms like that. This guy can't quite do that. His arms don't go out. But he is cool. I like these guys a lot. So every one of my figures is different from the next. And he has a different hands too. Famous Cartoonist is revealing things to you. Captain America. And this Captain America is cool because he's a Toy Biz head and he's got modern gloves and boots and the older vintage suit with a sticker star, and he's all pieced together. But I pieced them together from Captain America parts I had. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna do it. Check this guy. You guys will like this guy too. Cyclops. Cyclops, leader of the X-Men. Pew, 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 pew. He's got his laser. He's chilling too, though. I mean, look, he has a look of concern. He's saying, something's happening over there. I have to stop some people from terrorizing the universe. He has to stop the alien mutant menace. There are always mutant menaces around. You must stop the world from this guy, Magneto. Magneto. This guy's a piece of figures that I pieced together from a whole bunch of different ones. Like he's got the Toy Biz head and helmet. See, his helmet comes off real cool. And this piece and the cape come from that, and the belt. But then the body and the suit are from different things. Man, I love making toys. I'm an assembler. Magneto, got some X-Men, some mutants. Got some mutant action going on. But then all of a sudden, they hear about it in the cosmos. There's this guy. The fish guy. Tomar Ree. I have a lot of Green Lantern guys too. Where he's got a little chip of paint. I got to touch up his beak. A lot of times when I paint these guys' heads, I put some lacquer finish on them so to protect them a little bit. So he's real cool. He's real sturdy. He's pointy too. He's sharp. But he does have a little dent on his nose. So this is another, like someone made this head sculpt. Someone made that one. And I buy them and assemble them. I get different parts. So it's kind of cool. I think it's cool. Look, I'm going to do what I did just... Look, there's another version of the same character. We're going to reveal this guy once more. Well, look at, here he is in the future. Hello. Oh. Cyclops meets Cyclops. And this guy's cool because he's like traditional Mego with the oven mitts. I thought it was cool because if Mego was to make them, they probably would have made him like this. His glove was falling off. It's kind of cool, right? And he matches the belt. See, when I match the belt, Iceman and Cyclops have the same X belt. See? So I matched them up. Match them up. Match them up. Who else we got? Well, I'm going to show you another example. When I find a head that I like, I use it over and over and over. But I got to put his head back on. It just fell off. There he goes. But again, he needs some paint. These guys get batted around in my big tub. But this is one of the first figures I made with this new body looking. It's Captain Marvel. But see, he's got the same head as these guys. The same head as this guy and this guy. But see, it works really cool. It works really cool for all three of these guys. And then this guy, I have him over here. I want to compare him to the other Captain Marvel. The other Shazams. See? One guy has a real suit, the real manufactured suit. And this suit I put together, it's a red bodysuit, but then I put these bracelets on him. I made this belt from cloth. I glued it on the back. And someone made the cape. Brian Leitner made the cape. I painted the face. His head got to get glued back on. But this guy was made from parts, existing parts. So I didn't really do much to him. I put them together. But this guy, so they're kind of cool. It's the same character, but two different kind of feels for him, you know? It's kind of fun. I like that. It's like you could have multiple versions of one character. It's getting a little cluttery here. They're getting piled on. Let's see. Let's see who I got. Well, this Cyclops, I really like him. I'm working on a bunch of original X-Men too, but I'm making them where the original X-Men are not who you think. Like I'm working on a Hellboy X-Men guy, and I'm working on a Wolverine in the original X-Men. It's kind of fun. But you guys will like this guy too. There's another version of the stands on him. I don't want to bother getting the stand off. Look at him. It's the Falcon cap. Captain America, but it's Falcon. It's Sam Wilson. Sam Wilson cap. And he's cool. He's got the soldier suit. He's got the swivel arms. He got the body with no rubber bands in there. This is a cool shield. He's awesome. He's one of my favorites. He's like, he salutes the president. Yes, sir. That's cool. Ah, it's falling apart. Here we go. The stand is now off. But he's cool, man. I like this guy a lot. He's one of my favorites. This goes right on him. I know you want to see what he looks like next to Steve Rogers. There they are. Buddies. Best friends. On your left. On your left. There they are. You guys like it? Toro and Bucky. Yeah, I need them. Photon Shield. Jim Hammond. Yeah. Cool. Let's see what else I got. Look at this guy. I'm going old school Marvel again. Bam! Daredevil. See, they're cool when I got the bright colors next to the dark background. They look cool. See, look at this. Move Spidey over. Spidey's been on camera a long time. But look at these guys. They're proud to wear yellow. They're okay wearing yellow. Daredevil. This was cool too because this was one of those Marvel Diamond Select ones that came with the head and the bodysuit, but I put them on the bodies that they're Castaway toy bodies, type S bodies. S means superior. There's no rubber bands and they move really well. But man, this suit from Diamond Select and MC Toys and Dr. Mego, it's so good. It's like one of the best. This figure, I think, is one of the best attempts of modern Mego. Look at the boots, got laces on them and stuff. And this staff could break down in two, go in his pouch on the side here. He's just cool, man. And this got a leathery feel. The back is nice and tight here. This is just cool. So he's a only thing that makes him a custom is I put him on a body that he did not come with. But he's kind of like a custom. But check this guy out. This guy was from one of my favorite comics growing up when I was a kid. He's the Wonder Warrior. When Superman went to this other Earth where all of their genders were swapped. So there was a man Wonder Woman, there was a girl Superman, and a girl Batman. So this was Wonder Warrior. And I thought he was cool, one of the coolest superheroes I ever saw. I thought he was awesome. I put a weight belt on him. The rope is just a thread. And there's another guy. Look at this guy. It's Ultraman. But I found this Ultraman head, which was really awesome. And I had this gold suit from Brian Leitner, who makes all the shiny stuff. And I just put it all together and found a Superman emblem. It had an emblem on his chest. I just gave him the emblem. I thought that would look cool. And now he's a Spectreman or Spectrum Ultraman. I don't know what he is. Spectreman, but I thought he looked cool. I put the scarf around him. He needed something. I thought he looked really cool. So I just get creative. Oh, I'm going to clear. Watch this, guys. I'm going to reveal something too. But first, I'm going to take a swig. There's still 3 people watching me, which is cool. Not bad for a Friday night, I guess. I'm still going to watch the White Sox today. They start at like 7 o'clock or so. But here, I'm going to clear a little bit because I'm going to reveal something to you that I'm real proud of these guys. They're one of my favorite groups that I've customized. And they're tricky to customize because, like, if you want Spider-Man, oh, his head just fell off. If you want Spider-Man, you can make a Spider-Man because there's parts available. You can find his head, you can find his suit. You know, but to make this next group of guys, I had to be creative. Look at that. That is Lionel, Lord of the Thundercats, and Tigra. Panthro. I also have Chitara in here. I don't see her right now. Oh, here she is. Chitara. These guys were so much fun to make because this guy, he's a Martian Manhunter head. This is Martian Manhunter's head. And I got bottle caps from Milk for his shoulder pads. And these things are from Milk. And I got a material to make the cuffs on his boots. So he's really just assembled pieces. And Thundercat, this guy too, Lionel, I think it's a Punisher head from a statue. But I just found the colors and then I subtly put paint on there to make it look like fur, like his skin was fur. And then, of course, the hair. So I have a lot of dead stuffed animals in my house, in my studio here. And this guy was cool because his head is a Wolverine head. It's Wolverine. I think it might have been Hugh Jackman. It's a Hugh Jackman head. And I painted him up to look like Tigra. And this is another half and half bottle cap. And then I made the whip by just getting some kind of string. I put some tape on it. And Chitara was cool. Chitara looks nothing like the cartoon, but it's her. She got fuzzy boots, and I painted her face, and I added some paint dots to her hair. But she's cool, and I gave her a spear, so she's a little more savage. She don't mess around. But those are my Thundercats. I really like those guys. Thunder, thunder, thunder! Oh yeah, man! I took a swig. See what else I got. You guys want to see more mutants? Here, I'm going to show you something that's real cool. I made one for my wife, Judge Judy. I made a Judge Judy Migo too. There she is. You don't want to get her mad. She says, is not an answer, sir. That's her, Judge Judy. Judge Judy's when they're around, the bad guys chill when they see her. They don't want anything to do with. You don't want anything to do with her. She'll put you in jail. Or she'll fine you. I don't know what she does. She'll do something. Check this guy out. This guy's cool. I'm missing his glove. But this is the Red Hood. He's not quite finished. I'm going to add things to him. But he's cool like this. He's pretty cool. But check this out. You got this Red Hood, but reveal it. The Joker. Yeah. So it's kind of cool. And this bottle cap, this is a cap from like some kind of perfume. It was a spray bottle, and this was the cap that went over it. But it was perfect. And then I painted the inside red. I painted the inside red because it was clear. The cap was clear, and I painted inside red in it. Man, it looked cool. But I have to fine tune this guy. I'm gonna add some different things to him. He doesn't quite look like he should be the Red Hood. He looks like I made him up. But I will make something. And check this out. We got to do something. We got to do this. I'm going to clear some of these guys because I like to do this. We're going to bring back. I'm going to bring back that guy. I'm going to bring back this guy. Because you know who's coming. Batman's been on there the whole time. Move Batman over. I'm really proud of this one. This is another. Check that out. Another Cyclops. Isn't he cool? I just like making stuff, man. This is fun. Let's see what else we got here. One of Cyclops' buddies. Yeah. Wolverine. I didn't think I could get away with Wolverine. And he's cool too because he has the swivel bodies, but his arms are a little more muscular. Because I knew that his arms were going to show, so I wanted his arms to be muscular. And he's got an adapter head that fits on there. So he's cool. Pretty much all this guy's store-bought stuff, though. So I assembled him. But he's a little loose. Might have to wrap him up a little bit. But he's cool. See, now that we're on a mutant kick. I'm going to show another guy. This guy's falling apart. But he's cool still. Colossus. But his belt is broken. I gotta fix his belt. He's cool, right? I'm digging him. I'm digging it. I'm gonna show you another guy who's not on the X-Men, but he should be. I should just put him on the X-Men. Spray! Oh. But he's on one of those cool bodies. No rubber bands. And I customized the cape. See the cape? The cape is just a t-shirt. It's t-shirt material. It's real thin, but it hugs the figure really, really cool. Because it's hard to find fabric that... Sometimes the fabric's too big. Like too thick. He's cool. I like this. He looks better than the store-bought ones. Like all of this guy, I had to make it up. I made that. I printed this on a computer, cut it out, put it on him. And it started with the head. Someone casted the head, and so I bought the head and figured out how to make him. It was not that hard, but he's still cool. Here's another guy that's kind of fun. Talking about space. Silver Surfer. There's another 3D printed surfboard, which is awesome. It's so smooth. And this head, it's a Human Torch head. And of course, my friend who makes the shiny suits, Brian Leitner, makes the suits. That was it. I got him. Silver Surfer. He's cool. Jack Kirby would be proud. He'd want one though. He'd probably come and take it. He said, "Thanks, that's mine. I'll take it." Here's another guy who's fun. This is a guy I figured out how to make him too. Black Lightning. I got a stuntman suit. It's like a motorcycle suit. I was watching the movie Earthquake, and Richard Roundtree was in it, and he was wearing a suit like this. He had a motorcycle suit with lightning bolts on it. So I had the pieces. So this is a Green Lantern head, the John Stewart Green Lantern. I painted the mask yellow, added some yellow gloves, and there you go. Black Lightning. It's kind of cool. He's very electrified. Very electric. You guys might know this guy. It's not a custom, but he's in this box. Neptunian. He's an old Mego figure. I had this when I was a kid, but he's in this box, so I'm going to show him to you. There's a reason why he's in the box. There has to be. All right. I'm going to show you another thing because I like having multiple characters of the same, multiple figures of the same character. I really dig that. I really like different versions of people, you know. So, Wolverine fell over. So here's Batman. I'm going to bring out some more Batman. Batmen. This is my favorite Batman of all the Batmans I've done. I think he's my favorite. Dick Sprang Batman. This is the Batman I grew up reading as a kid, and of course, Adam West inspired. But once again, I started with the head. Aqua Troy makes the head. This guy Aqua Troy, I got to know him. He's a friend of mine now. But I bought this head when there was things online. Painted it up. He looked really cool. He looks like the Fleischer or Hanna-Barbera. He looks really awesome. And I just got the suit. I put the pieces together. I got an old blue T-shirt, and you can see I cut it out. It's really wide. It fits him really wide, but it looks cool. I just love the way it looks. It fits really cool. And then I fold it up so it wraps around his shoulders. But it was leaving a neck hole, so I put a little scarf on him to cover up his neck. And he has a belt with pouches. I made the emblem on a computer, and I got old Batman gloves so he can have these foofy things on the end. And I painted his hands blue. But man, I'm happy with that. Look at two different characters, same character done two different ways. And here's another one that's just kind of cool. And I like this one too. This is my second favorite one I ever made. He's got he looks very Mego-y, but again the cape like that I made from a T-shirt. But this one I always thought this one would be like Dick Grayson if he was Batman. That's what I always thought this one looked like. But I got tape holding his cape down so it would stay. So I had him on display for a while. But when I bring him to the shows, I like to show these guys. And here's a store-bought one. This is a store-bought one, Batman. But he's I got the original Bruce Wayne head underneath, and I put him on a body, more articulated body. But this was the Mattel Batman. But I just put him on a better body. These are Batmans. I don't know who else I got in here. Doesn't look like I have any more Batmans. Oh, here's one. You guys don't like this guy. Move him over a little bit. This is Zebra Batman. So you check him out. He's cool. Oh, he's making guys. A lot of stuff. Batman. I don't know what else I got in here. I found Hawkman's battle axe. Goes with him somewhere. Oh, here's another Batman. This is a store-bought one again. But it's belt is coming off. I'm gonna try to put it on there before he's revealed onto. So this is a store-bought one, but I put him on a new body. It's another Batman. But he's cool. He's the Super Friends version. But he's cool. I think I put this emblem on him. I don't know what I did with him, but he's cool looking. And the cape is cool because look, it's black on the inside and blue and shiny, and it has a wire. There's actually a wire in the cape where you can pose it. See, I could pose the cape. He looks awesome. I like the head on him. It's really cool. You guys will like this guy too. I talked about it for years. It's my adult Robin. Well, his cape's coming off. Wait, something's going on with him. Look at Robin. This is my adult Robin. He no longer wears shorts. He has black pants, black boots. He's like cross between Nightwing. It's a Nightwing head, but the Robin body. I think it's really cool. I like this stuff a lot. You guys digging it? I've been showing you guys stuff for an hour. And here's a... When I redesigned some characters for Super Pet books, and DC said, they gave me a list of like 320 characters. Here's a guy I remade. This is Animal Man. But I put a little safari vest on him, and I added some spots to him and gave him some boots that he could go hiking in. I thought he was cool. See, he's really fun. Gave him some high gloves. I think it was cool. I got Prisoner Luthor. Lex Luthor, greatest criminal mind of our time, and it's a Gene Hackman face sculpt. Look at that. It's Gene Hackman face sculpt, and I painted it up. I put green eyes on him, so maybe he could give him the kryptonite stare. And this is I got a bunch of orange suits for bad guys so they can look like they're in jail. But he has his ascot in there. He still wears his white T-shirt, ascot underneath. Lex Luthor, greatest criminal mind of our time. And here's one of Mark Waid and Alex Ross's favorite, Kingdom Come Clark Kent, Superman. He's got a shovel. He's ready to hit Lex. Bam! Oh! He's got his little bandana around his neck. It's kind of cool. Got suspenders. See? He's got work boots on. I think he's cool. I say it a lot. I think he's cool. I don't know if I'm going to get to all these guys. There's a lot of guys in there. But here's another guy. This is my favorite Robin I've ever made. I like the adult Robin, but I kind of like this guy too. This is a Tim Drake style Robin, but it has a Dick Grayson Robin head. Let me see if I can get him out of here. Get him out of the stand. There you go. But he's cool. He's got the body that doesn't have rubber bands. It's a swivel arm. Real nice, articulated. And I made a cape. The cape's real big. But this Robin, I'm going to show you oh, sorry. I shook you up. I'm going to show you where he goes. I made him to go with a certain Batman. So I have Batmans and Robins that should go together. And he goes with this guy. I think these two go really well together. These two Batmans. Batman and Robin. I like these two together. That's how I pair them up. Because they got the bright colors. They just look cool. I say that a lot. They look cool. Oh, yeah. I think I'm good here. Here's another version. Oh, check this guy out. I forgot I had this guy. Look at this Spider-Man. I forgot I had him. This is a original Mego head, but the body's screen printed, and these are web shooters in the belt from another Spider-Man, from the Diamond Direct one. But he's cool. Look at the spider on the back. Someone made this suit and printed it out. And man, I thought he looked cool. It's a silkscreen Spidey suit, and it's real tight, and it just makes him look thinner. It's just cool. I really like it. And every time I go to Mego Meet, I buy a Spider-Man, and I always forget how many Spider-Mans I have, but they're all different in some way. Every Spider-Man I have is different. I got to show you one guy for the grand finale. Who should it be? Oh, this guy's cool. This is a custom that one of my friends gave me. I didn't even make this one, but I like him. Ready me this Cape Crusader, but he's cool. They made the jacket for him, and he's on an older Type 1 body from Mego. I don't know. I don't even want to take his helmet off, but he has a little string. But he's cool. Imagine him fighting these two guys. You know, punching out the Riddler. And he's cool. He's real thin. He's got the purple hands. I think my friend just gave him to me. He says, "Here, I want you to have him." He was really cool. And he looked good with the Joker. Here they are. This is a good team right here. These guys all fighting each other. The Joker and Riddler. See, Batman just makes everything look better. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? That is all true. I'm telling you guys the truth of everything. I have a lot of stuff in there, but there's just parts now. I'm getting to the bottom of the barrel. But there's still a lot of guys. But I want to show you one more guy, which you may have to use some imagination. But this is a Green Lantern, like a glowing Green Lantern. It's a Hal Jordan Green Lantern head. The emblem is me printed on a computer. But I sprayed this guy. You can see the back. It's a green suit, but I put a lot of splashes of paint on him, see? It's kind of fun. I like to do this kind of stuff. I like to put splashes of paint on guys. This just makes my style. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Got style. Cool. I think I'm gonna go eat some pizza. You guys digging it? You like my adult Robin here? It's a Nightwing head. Adam West Robin. Red suit and cape, and then a black tights with the boots. I think he's cool. And he's on that swivel body again. And you could find him in any pose. And it really, if you want, I can make him into Nightwing with no cape. But he looks cool with the cape. Put a little one on him. I don't know why it's not connecting. I don't know why it's falling apart. I probably got to add some tape. But he's cool. What'd you guys think? Was that a good show? My very first Famous Cartoonist reveals things. And if you looked on the show card I made, it's all my Mego figures. So next time, I think I want to do this every Friday. What do you guys think? Next time I'm going to do my Star Wars collection, my vintage Star Wars. I'll probably actually open the case right here and take the guys out. But my Mego case is real big. It's like one of those cases that Walter White had Jesse buy, where he's trying to sit in it. It's real big. It's real heavy. So, but I buy stuff at Mego Meet all the time, and I got all these stands, as you guys probably see. All these stands fit on the guys, and the 3D printer guy makes them. His name is Paul Wasson, and he has a site called Laser Mego. He makes all kinds of cool stuff. And if it wasn't for all the guys in Mego Meet and all these guys I know customize, I wouldn't be able to make all these guys. Because there's like every piece of like the heads and the clothes. They make these things with. I paint the heads. That's about all I do. And then I assemble all the parts. Look, you got Brave and the Bold here with Black Lightning and Superman, Batman and Black Lightning, Space Ghost. I could team up any guy. Cool, man. I'm glad you guys were along for the ride. I'm going to see what you guys are saying. Yeah, man. I'm going to make another show next time, and I will do this again. Robin's looking a little weird, but he's cool. But yeah, man, I'm gonna keep buying toys. I'm gonna keep making them and showing you guys what I got. And I will do this again. I'll probably show you my Star Wars next time. But you guys are awesome. I will see you next time. I'm gonna order pizza and go watch the White Sox because they're only playing 60 games this year, so they have the potential. If you break down the season into 3 20-game sections, they have a good chance. Magneto's gonna do some magic. But I want to show you. I gotta end it with thank you for watching. And he's saying, he's gonna say, make sure you wake up and do the things that make you happy. If it hurts, don't do it. Stop fighting, stop crying, be nice to each other, and play with your toys. You'll be good. Listen to music. Follow the links. Buy some comic books for me. I want to ship them to your house. And then watch me in the morning. Famous Cartoonist says things in the morning. And then at night, Famous Cartoonist draws things. And tomorrow, there'll be Famous Cartoonist paints things. And on Fridays, from now on, I'll do Famous Cartoonist reveals things. You guys are awesome. Okay, bye-bye.